Okay, so I've been wanting to do this for a long time and I realized I just needed to get started or else it was never going to happen. So this won't be a very long episode, but welcome. My name's Valerie, and this is my show about knitting and sewing and doing generally crafty things. I live in Toronto, Ontario, and the sun is finally out. Spring seems to have decided it's going to stay at least for a little while after a lot of back and forth through April. But here we are in May, and it looks like it's actually going to be beautiful for a little while. So it seemed like if spring has sprung, then it's time to just move on with things and get started because, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time and just wasn't getting started, which was the hardest thing. So now I feel like, all right, I've got the motivation, I'm going to do this. So here we are. All right, so first things first, a few whips. I don't have any finished objects, but I have a couple of projects, well, more than a couple, but the ones that I've actually need to finish are the ones that I'm showing you so that I have a bit of motivation here. So this is where did I put the thing? Okay. This is the Wavy Legs pattern by Jody Brown of the Grocery Girls. And I got a good bit of the way into this and then put it down one day and just stopped working on it. So I would like to finish this, and this is a Knit Picks tweed. I'll put it on the screen, but the yarn is very soft. It's a DK, I think, or possibly Erin Wade. And I really like this pattern. I like the yarn. It's obviously now getting to be a bit too warm to need a winter hat, but you can never have too many of these in Canada. So this was gonna be for my daughter, but we'll see. It's sort of a bit bigger than I thought it would be. So, so yeah, I think this one, I just need to really sit down and finish it, and that would be that. So that's one of the things I've been working on. Then the other is this cropped cardigan. It's a Loopy Mango pattern, and I don't have the pattern with me right now, but it's a Loopy Mango pattern, and this is the Loopy Mango Merino number 5 in the peach colorway. And it's so, I mean, if you've ever worked with this, it's the softest, squishiest yarn ever. It's really, really nice. I liked the cropped fit. I literally have everything done but the last, I don't know, like 3 inches on the sleeve. So I'm gonna finish it soon, and then we'll show you, show it to you at whatever point that it's done. I just need a real kick of the pants on that one to get it finished. But that one has just been sitting there. These things have kind of been languishing for a while now. And so, you know, they just need to get done. And I thought that this would be a good way to motivate myself and get it done. So then the next thing I have is in this fun Knit Happens bag that I forget exactly where I got it. I've had it for a while now, but I'll put a link below and put the information on the screen if I sort of remember it. This is probably my longest whip ever. It is the Long Weekend cardigan. Literally, it needs only to be seamed. I have all of the pieces. It was knit flat. I've got, like, this is the back, got the 2 side fronts, got the pockets, the sleeves are in another bag somewhere, and I literally just need to put it all together, knit the button band, or it's not a button, doesn't button, but like knit a band to finish it, and that would be it. It would literally probably just take no time, but I just kept, like, you see how giant this thing is. I just ran out of steam on it, and it's probably been sitting here now for over a year, maybe 9 months. I haven't worked on any work on it. So that's another thing that I just need to finish. I won't be able to wear it anytime soon, but you know, if it gets done, then at least it's there when I am ready for it. So that's that one. And then my last one, I'll just go grab. It's not my last one, but it's my last knit project that I'm going to share today, is the Twinkle Twinkle Blanket by Helen Stewart. And I've gotten, you know, pretty far into this. I've done most of it. I only have a few more rounds to go, and then there's a lace edging that needs to be done. I sort of have been working on this off and on because I had a baby about a month ago. And so started this, but while I was, when my mat leave first started, got pretty far into it, then obviously had the baby, and have just sort of picked it up like here and there since then. It like just sits in the chair where I tend to nurse her, and or sits by the chair, I should say. And so, you know, when she's sleeping or whatever, if it's next to me, then I just pick it up and I work on it. And because of that, though, I've made a bunch of mistakes, and I finally just had made enough that I took it out and took out a couple of rows and just reknit them, because initially the first couple of mistakes I thought, who cares, like I'll just leave it, but then I just was like, it was getting ridiculous. So this is just some random acrylic yarn that I've had in stash for a long time, and I thought, why not give it a shot? And obviously if it's for a baby, then I want to make sure I can wash and dry it, and so that's the Twinkle Twinkle blanket. I really like this sort of detail, and it's called like a star stitch, I think is what Helen Stewart calls it, and it just makes it a nice little textured blanket. So that's that. So that's it for knitting in terms of projects I want to finish in the next little while. I mean, from my perspective, like I said, I just had a baby, so I'm not in a rush to, like, I'm not trying to pressure myself into finishing like a certain number of things in the next little while, but I do just want to sort of keep tabs on the projects I've started and keep them going to the best of my ability. So that's that. Then the other thing, sorry, I should say, that I've been working on, or not working on, but that I want to do is I've got some sewing plans, and again, none of these are going to be things that I think are, you know, in terms of like deadlines, I'm not setting any arbitrary deadlines for myself, because, like, again, I have two small children, and so it's sort of impossible for me to know on a day-to-day basis exactly how much of anything I can get done, but I am going to try to make a concerted effort to get more done, because I keep bringing things into the house in terms of fabric and yarn and all of that, but not using them. And so I'm making real plans, and I'm going to stick to it, and that's what it is. So I just, there was a Mother's Day sale, like, so it's May, and there were a few Mother's Day sales on fabric, and I thought, okay, this is the perfect time for me to actually make a plan about some of my sewing and get it done. So I ordered some fabric for these specific patterns I'm about to show you, and the first one is Burda Style 6938, and this is a pants and shorts pattern. I'm still fairly new to sewing, so as you can see, it says super easy because that's what I need, and I plan on doing the pants. I like that there is elastic and drawstring here because, again, I had a baby. Pants are not, like, I'm still working on getting back to my regular size, but at the moment, anything that's super fitted doesn't, like, I don't know what size I'm going to be over the next few months. Like, my size is changing, so finding things that are loose fit and sort of don't require structure is right up my alley right now. And then the next thing is this McCall's M7322, and this is one of their Learn to Sew patterns. I did a dress of theirs that was like, okay, really, like, actually one of the first things I ever did, and so it turned out all right. It wasn't anything special. I'll probably try to do it again, but I thought this sort of basic top variation would be really good to just have on hand. And so my plan is to do which is a little tank top with like a bit of a scoop neck. Those are shirts that I buy regularly, so I thought that would be something that would work really well. And yeah, so I got some fabric for that. I also got a fabric to do this Burda 6418, and I plan on doing this shorter version but with no sleeves. So I got fabric to do that, which should be pretty good. And then the one pair of pants that is a bit more form-fitting, but I just really like the look, is this Berta 6436, and I may, if I'm feeling ambitious, try to do an elastic waist if I can, like, because these are both I should say Berta patterns. I may see if I can use this waist, these waist pattern pieces for these pants, because I think that would just make these amazing. And I got some linen, actually for both of these, that I think is going to be really great for spring and summer, and really lightweight and comfortable. And so I'm really looking forward to getting that done in the next few weeks. But there's no pressure, again, no pressure to get anything done really, because I have no idea what every day looks like sometimes. So yeah, so those are the things that I'm working on and planning to do over the next few weeks. Like I said, I've got some fabric coming in, so I'll share that once it gets here. I've got some stash and stuff that I think, in terms of just getting some content up, I'll probably do a bit of a stash video in the next couple of days, so you can sort of see the types of things that I've got on hand. And so let me know if that interests you or if not. And yeah, anyway, so welcome again to my show here, and you know, like, subscribe, all of those good things, and that will really encourage me, hopefully, to keep getting to keep working on my projects and keep doing these things. I really enjoy sort of using this mat leave time to do, like, pursue creative endeavors, but I do sometimes need a little bit of a kick to make sure I don't just sit and watch TV when I could have some knitting in my hands or something like that. So that's what I've got so far. And again, my name is Valerie. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Bye.